Okay, everybody, I'm here, but I got kicked off twice. So, let's see if it'll let me stay on. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Craft Around the Clock. Hopefully I will, there we go. Hi, Mare. I'm going to take a minute. I'm actually going to try to go to my laptop here and see if I can actually there we go. I would like to once in my entire life be able to read comments. Hi Tracy, how are you? So, okay, let me show you what we're going to do today. Where I have my things in a little shop, she gets a little bit of everything. She sure did. Look at this. Isn't that nice? All falling apart, old looking. Won't need a whole lot of anything. Maybe some dark wax. And when we went to the estate sale, I believe I told you that I had found some old bottles. Good morning, Irma. Here it is. And I don't want to destroy all of it. I don't want to paint all of it, but I am going to go ahead and just do the front. Good morning, Esmeralda. And then let me show you this. Is that not the cutest? And I know it's backwards. This is Crazy Craft Basket, I want to say. She gives free prints away, and I just happened to see this, and I loved the baby shoes. So I went ahead and downloaded, and this is what we're going to use, along with some Sari Silk. So let's say we get going here. And let me tip you down. And I'm going to grab a paper towel here. Good morning, Jessica. How are you feeling? I hope you're doing better. Looked like you were coming along. I know it's going to be a while. Patience is a virtue, which let me tell you, I didn't have a lot of patience when I was going through mine. I hated it. Good morning, Ruby. Patty. Oh, yes, Irma. It is an adorable print. Okay. And I'm kind of not really sure that I want to have it solid. Let's see what we end up with here. I'm fine if it is streaked. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. I kind of laid low. My asthma has been really giving me a fit. And then weather moved in. We had rain yesterday, but it actually started on Sunday. I know I'm not the only one. A lot of you also have trouble with barometric pressure. Whew, I'll tell you, my equilibrium was so off. Nothing worse than not being able to see and having your equilibrium off. Okay, I think that is all I'm going to do to it. So let's go ahead and give it a dry. Hi, Kelsey. Kelsia. And Gail. Don't want that to blow away. Oh, Mary, my goodness. I didn't grab my flowers, which right around the corner. I had an emergency. I'm looking at the clock and it's like, no, Mary, you do not have to go to the restroom. Yes, Mary, you need to go. And I'm like, darn it. So he came flying back in here and got, you know, finished up what I needed to do to get on. And then, of course, then it was giving me fits to get on. So all the way back out and all the way back in. All right. So this is all that I'm going to do to the bottle. And we are going to go ahead and after your stitches were removed, they just haven't been able to get my, oh, ouch. That's a shame, Jessica. I'm sorry. And I know that's painful. You really don't want to mess it around with your hand. Well, your experience was far better than mine. That's why I don't want to go again. I had such a bad experience, and you know, we all know if you've had a bad experience, you are not too anxious to go through the procedure again. Go. So we got through our crazy weather. My husband asked me this morning if I heard the wind last night. I did not. But got up this morning and there was so much fog that you couldn't see your hand in front of your face. We get a lot of that, and I think living close to the ocean does that. Just a little wrinkle that I was trying to, I didn't get it on this side. There's the baby shoe. Good morning, Andrea. How are you? Nice to see you. Let's give it a little bit of a dry. I'm sitting here looking at my flowers like, if I had a longer arm, because they're right there. Darn it. You know how it goes. Prepared, so you think. Andrea, I did try the milk paint last night. Something you have to get used to, and mixing as well. I'm gonna keep at it because I did the light, and I did love what it did to the. Do I have it behind me? I do. Oh, I have to lean. Can show you. There's what it turned out. So if y'all are wondering what I'm talking about, cutest little thing, she sells, bam, milk paint. So I thought I would give it a shot. And it's all in how thick you do your milk paint, how you know, much water and powder you mix. And I did it thin, and it gives a nice distressed look. I was tickled. So, okay, let me do my corners, because that's my, yes, I'll keep playing around with it. My corners are always where I mess up. Did all of you by chance catch our event over the weekend? What fun. What fun. And so many different ideas. I don't know that anybody did the same thing. When you talk about as many creators as we had. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Andrea. Oh, from Florida, Jackie. I wish I were in Florida. Is it warm? I'll tell you, as soon as I see a little bit of spring popping up, I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready for summer. I want to get out and plant. I'm anxious. All right, now I think I'm going to use a little bit of grunge mix just around the edges. I don't want to put too much on the print because the print is pretty vintage looking as it is. Oh, who is that? Got to see the... Oop, where's my arrow? Somebody, and I don't remember. I don't see who it was. Yeah, I'm worse than ready for warm weather. We've gotten a couple teases, and then, but we're still getting cold nights. Our heat still comes on at night. Well, not so much night, but like first thing in the morning. Of course, I don't know what first thing in the morning is anymore because my morning starts out lately at 3. We were hoping the medicine would stop this with Baxter, but it's not working. He's still up early. Bless his little heart. You saw the picture of him sleeping in the shower. He needs to be where it's cool. I've got the king of the mountain, I should say king of the neighborhood, which is Winston, who wants to go outside. And what he does when he goes outside is he goes on the love seat on the patio and sits there and just watches. Doesn't bark, just watches. And then I have the other one who wants to be outside because it's cooler. He barks. He's got to bark at everything, including the leaves that are blowing around. You know, I think I'll stop. I should have done the dark blacks, which I will anyway. I spent 3 hours yesterday in here making heads or tails out of the mess I have in here. Okay, we're going to do this together. Did you bring your brush up? No. It's a good thing I can lean back and grab what I need, except for the flowers, of course. I'm telling you, one of these days, it's going to be embarrassing, but that chair is going to go. That chair is going to go. And there I'll be. And all you'll see is feet. I can remember how we used to yell at the kids. Don't lean back on your chair. Okay, let's go in here a little bit. Now, I do not have a hook on the back as of yet. That will be my hubby's job. Handle is just a tad bit loose. Look at the back. Is that not awesome? Yeah, him sleeping in the shower will surprise me too, because he knows what that he gets his bath in there. So I'm like, what are you doing? And he just looks up at me like, here I am. Poor little fella. They can't give us a time frame on how long before this nasty disease takes him. So, you know, I kind of let him do his thing. If he's happy in the shower, except he gets a little demanding, or should I say nasty. I want to go in and get a shower, and he actually bites my foot, because it's like, no, I was here first. He also sleeps in the spare bathroom on the floor, which is the one my husband uses when he gets a shower. He does the same thing to him. We'll soon be taking them back to the park. Let them run. Unfortunately, they cannot do that here because we do not have a fenced yard. Okay. There's the bottle. And now I don't know what that is. View. Just go away. There. Oh, is Sherry here? Good morning, sweet Sherry. Okay. I am going to do my best to glue it as such. I am using the Tacky Glue, Eileen's Tacky Glue. There she is. Good morning, Sherry. All right. some in the back too. No guarantee it's going to hold. All right, so I am going to excuse myself for just a minute and go grab my flowers. Can't believe I forgot them. That shouldn't surprise me. Just want a variety. Reds. That should be good. All right. Sorry about that. I'm going to hold it down for a little bit. I may just put the flowers in with it laying down. It will hold, but it's going to take it a minute. While I'm holding the bottle, cheers. Oh, shoot. That's what you get for changing your direction. I think, though, I'm going to do this. Maybe this. By the way, if you are not part of Craft Round the Clock, shame on you. You will find a link in my description or down in the little link. And you can come and join us. You have just a few little questions to answer. And in you will be we have crafting 24/7, Monday through Friday, and we do have occasionally on weekends, we have events, which of course you will know about. That will be no problem. You will definitely hear. Good morning, Tracy. I still like the Air Force. That's a little joke her and I have. She's Army. My husband was Air Force, of course. In all fairness, my dad was a full colonel in the Army, so. We have a little bit of pink in our baby shoe. not too much. Thank you. Army. I have been very privileged to be able to, be working with some of our veterans right now. As I've told you, I'm the new Poppy chairman this year, and probably will be until such time as I don't want to do it anymore. It's not a difficult position to hold because you don't do much with poppies too often. But anyway, this is all in effort to earn money for our veterans. So I've got a poppy pet contest going on. I'm making up the bulletin board, and it will go into our Legion probably next week, and then they'll be voting on it, and it will be, they have to pay so much a vote, and then at the end of, well, the 1st of May, I'll pick a winner, and they'll get bragging rights, plus attend some of the functions of, I almost think I would rather have more yellow. But as I tear everything apart, like when we do, we have a parade every year, and I think it would be cute to have the poppy pet there. I'm making a banner, or not a banner, but a neck scarf, little bandana to go for the winner with a little poppy emblem. I said that the winner should be there for our Memorial Day function. And also when we have our parade. So we'll see how it goes. And then, of course, all the monies that are earned are used for our veterans. The Poppy Fund does the Christmas gifts, does I think it also does for a family at Christmas that maybe their parent or parents are deployed. So I've really gotten into this. Well worth it. Boom. Okay. Sorry, I gotta hold it this way so I can see. Okay. I think that's enough in the way of flowers. Tiffany, good morning. Now, I'm thinking, that's a good thing. I'm going to put a few at the bottom, like in close. could have put moss, but all I have is bright green. No, thank you. No, thank you. I thought sure I had white, but I guess, oh, all my flowers fell out. Uh-oh. Well, that's not a good thing. Let's try this again before I end up cutting them all up and finding out that my flowers are gone. Was that the one? You're a little too long if you were the one. Maybe you were the one. Yes, I do believe you were the one. I'm gonna cut that one just a bit more. And then the pink. There we go. So I guess I will have it, I will hold it this way so that I don't end up with, I'm not sure, I don't like that pink, a little too bright. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. And that should do it. Okay. There. There's the around the bottom. And there's the flowers at the top. So, what I would like to do now, get this out of the way, is do some sari silk and put it right in here. Let me lay it down this way. I have a bag of a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Okay. Let me show you a couple colors. Do need a pink. Okay. What do you think of, I've got a green, a beige, a pink, I don't think I want any. It's a shame those are all broken. They're not long enough, but this is all one piece. I just threw it all back in its bag. Hi, Brenda. How are you? And Lisa, good morning. Oop, take that out, Mary. I don't know. I think, yeah, I think the light green. I have dark green. I don't know. Do you like the dark green? I think it's too dark. Too dark. I'll watch. Maria, good morning from California. And Pam is here. Good morning. And I just looked at my watch, and it's crunch time. What did you get in? Ah! Doesn't do well if you dump your stuff in Mod Podge, huh? I'm being so very careful of my laptop. Okay. Yes. Let's give it a little bit of a shake. I will definitely, oh, flower stay put. Oh, it's got a piece of string or something. There we go. There's a little nail right there. Okay. hold it down for a minute. Definitely cut some of these tails. What was a cleaned up desk is not so cleaned up anymore. Oop. And to think I cut hair at one time. Fuss, fuss, fuss. Lay it that way. Like looking for a needle in a haystack here. Okay, now tell me, there's the sorry silk. Let me pull it down. Do you think we should bring the flowers down a notch? Like maybe into here versus higher? Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Irma. I just need to know if you think we should come down a little bit with the flowers. I can probably see. Thank you, Lisa. Whoop. And hubby is going to put something right in here so that it can be hung. Just a little? Yeah. Do I have time? No, I don't. Well, there will be a picture. I thank you all so much for being here. And thank you for your continued support as always. Be sure that you stay tuned for our next presenter. If you're in Craft Around the Clock, just pull your screen down and refresh, and there they will be. Otherwise, get going and sign up. The link is right there where you see that little link. Love to all, and thank you. Have a good one.